Y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, all me with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Okay, welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thanks so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. I had a brain fart so hard right there. So this is a Pleiadian message. Okay, that usually happens with cosmic messages though. I just like space. Okay, so if I space, okay, look, is part of it, okay? So your gifts have expanded, my love, okay? The song, when it hits you like, ooh, like you got your first freak backseat of the Jeep on a late night cruise, like, ooh, the first time in the club when you getting some love, shorty backing it up, like, ooh, it's like rolling one up, real girls getting down and we're throwing it up, it's like getting your girl in the VIP, first time with a fake ID. So that song gives me like an energy of first, okay? So I feel like there are a lot of things that you're doing for the first time in your life, in your energy at this time. But how have their gifts expanded? I don't want to get off point. Okay, that's a lot. I only need two. We got the earth element, okay? So the way that you connect with the earth, okay? The way that you connect with nature has been boosted, you know? And that's why you're having like a new kind of experience in life, right? Doing a lot of things for the first time, okay? Because you're now experiencing your life through a different like viewpoint, a different perspective, a different way of experiencing like all of your, I heard like sensory like all of your senses are being engaged at this time, okay? We got the Agarthans, okay? We got manifesting, multi-dimensional perception and attunement, okay? So your ability to manifest has been increased, okay? The way that you envision things, the way that you perceive magic, and the way that you do magic, you know, the way that your magic works, or the way that the energy that you carry is to be expressed has changed a lot, and therefore the way that you attract has changed a lot, okay? Also, when it comes to like corrupt, you know, unethical cults or unethical people around you, you're seeing them very clearly, okay? So your third eye has been improved. Also, your protection, your cosmic protection has increased, okay? And the way that you protect yourself has also increased, okay? We got Ebens, okay? It's talking about mystery, reading between the lines, and the intuition, okay? So your intuition has been increased, okay? Your gifts have grown in a very major and powerful way, and I feel like there's nothing that is a secret to you, okay? Look at this with the alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, magic, baby, okay? You have improved the way that you look at your, okay, I heard infinite perception, okay? So you've stepped into an infinite perception where the possibilities are endless, you know, where you are a multidimensional version of you, okay? You also could be falling in love with somebody, okay? We got Arcturians, okay, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern. But I mean, just the way you receive, the way that you give love, right? I'm blushing. But I mean, you got it, okay? You got this shit. Look at this when I part the deck. The third eye, hello. Multi-dimensional perceptions on point. The way that you see, like your sight is so clear at this time, you know? I mean your spiritual sight and your physical sight, you know? Like on some Spider-Man shit, you know, like you've been bit by a radioactive like cosmic energy, and now like maybe you're having like way better health, like maybe the way that you see has literally improved, okay? Like your eyesight, okay? Maybe you're hearing things a lot clearer. I know I smell the fuck out of everything, okay? Including people's energy, okay? So you can be very clear sentient, okay? Very, very clairvoyant. You have a lot of clairs, and they're all being increased at a rapid rate at this time, okay? Dang, I sure wish I could reply. Okay, we got stagnant waters, okay? It says feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change, okay? So this is something that you've overcome, okay? I feel like you're no longer feeling like you're in stagnant waters, you know? Like if you were feeling stuck before, or even if you feel a little stuck now, that shit is about to dissipate quickly, okay? You are not stuck in any way, and I think that you're really feeling your freedom. You're really ready to explore, really ready to know what it is that life really truly does have to offer, you know? Like any pessimism that you've had going on is completely gone, okay? It's gone. It's time for it to go if you still have any, you know? We got the sweet waters, which is talking about sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. And I say you might be falling in love, maybe, okay? You might be attracting love, you know? But I think, you know, like I did the first time, we're gonna make it bigger, you know? It's just this bigger love for life, this romance for your path, for your journey, for yourself, for the people that you have around you, and for every single little thing that you can get your hands on or that you can experience, you know? It's just like this ultimate energy of gratitude, yeah, floating effortlessly in the cosmic ocean, just like Archangel Metatron was talking about, you know? You're stepping into a time of sweet relief, of new beginnings, at finding a new way forward, finding different ways to resolve your problems and resolve your issues, paying so much very important attention to your heart, to your soul, keeping your heart as light as a feather, baby, is beautiful, okay? And now it's time for you to come out of hiding, okay? That's what the Pleidians are saying. Come on out of hiding, okay? You've mastered your alchemy right here on the Pearl card, you know? You've mastered your alchemy. You've collected all of this wisdom. Now put that wisdom and that alchemy to work and get to living your life, you know? Now is the time for you to be embracing who you really truly are, no matter what, because at the end of the day, it's time for you to receive your rewards, and you've gone from grit to grace, and it was not an easy thing, and you deserve to dance and enjoy your life and to experience life with this heightened sense of enjoyment, you know? You've really stepped into your spiritual strength in a major way. Like I said, this wisdom is looking amazing on you, very, very balanced, okay? And now is the time for you to attract material and spiritual prosperity to yourself, okay? And it's coming in quick, okay? It's coming in quick. That's what I see. I see that. Okay, yeah, we got obstacles and challenges, you know. Like you've been through many obstacles and challenges, and none of these things were ever able to hold you back or able to keep you down, you know. The Pleiadians really love you. They love your vibe. They love like the happiness that radiates from you. They love to spend time in your energy and to be around you and to really help you out with anything that you need help with, you know. So if you feel that strong connection to the Pleiadians, maybe you feel like you're a Pleiadian starseed, definitely call out to them for help, you know. You can talk to them just like you talk to your angels and ancestors. They said and we listen, you know. What spiritual strength and wisdom? Yeah, we got the throat chakra, okay? So talk to us, okay? We want to hear from you. This is what they're saying. 955 could be highly significant. There's a lot of big changes going on in the collective at this time. Also, there's 511 up here. There's 116, okay? There's 611 here, okay? There's 565 here, okay? Or 595, okay? So you could have been seeing any of those numbers, okay? Or you could just be seeing a lot of synchronicities in general. I feel like your cosmic guides send you a lot of angel numbers, okay? What's wisdom and balance? Yeah, we got recognition and reward, okay? So now's the time for you to receive some sort of major recognition and reward. I feel like your life is going to a different place, you know, even if the recognition and reward is just the people around you finally starting to see the method to your madness and why you've been moving the way you've been moving this entire time, you know? Like there's this ultimate beautiful balance and peace coming into your life overall. It doesn't mean that you won't have difficult times or you won't have moments that seem kind of like obstacles or challenges, but it's just important that you keep sight that those things are just illusions and that everything is good for you, you know? What's balance and material and spiritual prosperity? We got spiritual union, okay? Because you are in full union with your cosmic guides, okay? With your ancestors, with your angelic guides, okay? You're totally in alignment, okay? You are seeing things the way they see things, right? Because their third eyes are touching, right? And it's like makes this one big powerful third eye, you know? And also this giving me like the energy of fertility. I think it's a leaf. Yeah, it's a leaf. Yeah, because you see through the eyes of the divine, or you see the way, you see the world the way your cosmic guides see the world. It's it's like boosting you up so much, you know. It's calling in so much power, awakening so much power within you, and you need to really keep on seeing life the way you've been seeing it, okay? Yeah, we got financial material changes, okay? There are a lot of financial material changes coming in. Like I said, a lot of firsts, a lot of, you know, new memories being made is the energy, a time of rest and rejuvenation where everything feels so harmonious, you know. But you have to always remember that you're the one who creates that harmonious, happy feeling in your life, you know. It's not up to anybody else, and the things that you go through or the things that you experience does not determine how harmonious or happy or balanced your life feels. It's just all about the way you feel on the inside and the way you perceive other people that you have, like, you know, certain encounters and certain things going on with, you know. If you perceive it as like, oh, this big conflict and it's a big problem, and guess what, you always having big conflicts and big problems, you know. But if you perceive it as like, okay, well, me and this person were meant to cross this path, you know, maybe I was meant to see that, maybe they were meant to see this, maybe, you know, we needed each other, you know. It, as long as you look at it like that, as your interactions with other souls being, you know, pivotal moments or learning lessons or things that the both of you are meant to grow from, you'll always be a lot happier and feel like your life is going exactly the way that it should go, and you'll move around with a lot more confidence. So just know that, okay? What else? She said, my mama told me don't get no poor performance, you know. I feel like the divine has like coached you and trained you and got you together, and now you're giving like the best performance, you know. Like, I feel like they spent a lot of time watching you kind of like bump your head or watching you fall down, and now they're just so happy to see you up and walking, you know. It's like their baby learning how to take their first steps, right? All of this first energy, okay? And they feel like, you know, you're their baby, and now you really have learned how to walk. You're doing it. You're doing so good, you know, and they're just like in the back, you know, like proud parents just like cheering you on and telling you to like just keep going, don't give up on yourself, and have a lot of fun with it, you know, because life is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyed. It's supposed to like brighten up your life, just how it just got bright in here. I just spit, but you know, don't worry about it, okay? Excuse me. What's spiritual strength, throat chakra, and wisdom? We got Albert Einstein, okay? Open your mind, you have infinite possibilities, okay? So I feel like you are given this genius level type of energy, you know, this genius level of artistic expression, you know, this, because, you know, it takes a lot, right? It takes a lot of like, it takes a big mental capacity, or you have to clear out your brain and you have to clear out your heart a lot in order to operate out of this level of power that you're operating out of, you know. It's like you have grown into this amazing genius, you know. You've grown into this beautiful, gifted individual just by loving yourself deeply with this Michael Hutchinson energy, you know. And you're definitely calling in your soulmate, going right under this spiritual union and in between balance and material and spiritual prosperity, you know. I feel like you and your divine counterpart could be coming together at this time, or you could already be with your partner, you know, working very well as a team and getting things done the way that you need to do, you know. The Pleidians are so happy that you finally like figured certain things out for yourself, and this level of like happy, you know, upbeat type of energy, kind of like mine, you know. They just really love this about you. This is what they worked so closely with you this entire time to get you to experience, or to get you to see, you know, that it was all so great and it's all so beautiful and it all has this great grand design and it's perfect, and you fit like a puzzle piece right into that shit, if as long as you can figure it out, as long as you can perceive it, right? What's material, spiritual prosperity, financial, material, obstacles and stuff? You're a legend, baby, okay? You are a legend, okay? Period. And I feel like Freddie Mercury was like such a genius, you know, and he was just so like outgoing, very like comfortable with himself, very comfortable in his own skin, and I feel like you're giving that kind of energy at this time, you know, like you're looking like a legend, and I feel like people are really recognizing this beautiful new energy that you carry, and they really like to see it on you, even if they're a hater, you know, because you know, love and hate. What Drake said, love and hate is just shit. No, he said Hate is just love and jealousy at the same time or some shit like that, okay? And so that's kind of what it is with your haters, you know. They love you because you know yourself, and they hate you because you know yourself, and they don't really know how to get into that kind of energy or how to shine quite the way that you're shining at this time, you know. And it's okay, you know. You just look at those types of people and you have this understanding that their soul still has a lot to do, you know, like, oh, you know, oh, you're so cute. I mean, oh, I can't wait, you know. I hope your flowers bloom. I hope your flowers bloom. I hope your flowers bloom, you know. And I feel like you could have that mentality, you know, where you just see people where they're not quite where you are in your spiritual journey, and you're not judging them so much anymore, right? You're hoping that their flowers bloom and that they find something better, or that they're able to focus on what they really truly need, that they can find their purpose like you found yours, you know. What's love deeply and calling in your soulmate? We got Princess Grace of Morocco, okay? Believe in your dreams, okay? So maybe you dreamed up some lover that was going to treat you like a prince or a princess, okay? You dreamed up a lover, you manifested a lover that was going to come in and crown your ass, baby, and you found that shit, okay? Your lover, or whoever's about to approach you soon, you know, like, I feel like they really see the light in you. They see you as a star. They see you as a genius, you know. They see your spiritual strength, and they really recognize that connection with God that you have, because they have that very same kind of connection, even if they don't necessarily express it in the same ways that you do, you know. I feel like whoever you're meant to be with or grow old with or whatever, because that's how I heard it. Whoever you're meant to grow old with, excuse me, because I was corrected, okay? Whoever you're meant to grow old with, okay, they are the perfect person for you, okay? So don't worry about that. I don't feel like you're really too worried about anything, or if you are, then the advice is to not worry so much, because everything's working out just the way that you see it working out. Yeah, with Elvis Presley, the Pleidians want you to live your best life, you know, live it up. And don't worry about a thing, okay? Continue to make this music, continue to play, dance, and sing with life the way that you've been doing, because it just looks so beautiful on you. And just continue to be real, be 100% honest with yourself and the people around you the way that you've been doing. Yeah, you're so tempered at this time, you know. Like, that gave me such a chill vibe. Like, you're so chill right now, you know. I feel like you're very aware of all of the different options that are open to you, really looking at life like, you know, the possibilities are endless. And oh my gosh, the higher power really does have a plan for me, you know. Really taking responsibility for your choices that you're making now, and even your choices that you made in the past. And it's just really great for you. Like I said, they're enjoying watching you. This shit says enjoying the performance of your work, okay? They love to see you operate from this place of powerful faith, okay? It's getting you everywhere that you need to be. And they're right behind you, providing any support or anything that you may need. There's even a few things, a few blessings sneaking up on you that you might not be aware of, or that you might not see, you know? And of course, the Seven of Swords also carries that, like, sneaky, conniving, lower vibrational kind of sneaking too, right? So of course, it's like, as people sneak around and try to attack you or try to keep you from getting to this place you already have surpassed. You're having great things sneak up on you and come into your life and surprise you in a powerful way. And like I said, experiencing a lot of firsts, you know. Yeah, we got the High Priestess, and you seeing shit so clearly. Like, you're so powerful. You're holding such a beautiful and amazing energy at this time. There's so much emphasis on your third eye right now, and that's kind of what was going on in Archangel Metatron's reading too. Yeah, we got the Nine of Moons, baby. It's all about your wish fulfillment at this time. All about all of the dreams that you really fully have belief in coming toward you at a rapid pace right now. Okay, yeah, with the Emperor, this ultimate energy of stability, but that could also point at, you know, you and your divine counterpart working together in order to, you know, create the life that you guys see for each other. Because I feel like this person has a lot of the visions that you don't necessarily have, and you guys' visions coming together, working as one, is going to build this life that you guys always wanted for yourself, you know. And Archangel Metatron was talking about luxurious, okay, living a luxurious life, okay. What's the High Priestess and the Nine of Moons? We got the Six of Swords, okay? So this beautiful, luxurious, calm, not have to want for anything or have to do much except for the things that you love type of life coming toward you, okay? Or that you have already stepped into and that you're currently building for yourself, I should say, you know? What's the Nine of Moons and the Emperor? We got the Eight of Moons, okay? So, I mean, please do not fear, your mate walking away from you or betraying you or hurting you in any way. Like, I feel like that's definitely a thing here. I feel like this person's about to really make you feel very secure as far as like when you look back at all of the things that or all the people that you turned down or walked away from. Like, this person's gonna really make you feel solid in your choice that you made with them. Once the Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords, we got the Seven of Swords, okay? And this person, like, I don't know, it's like there's some sort of sneaky blessing in your life. Like, maybe you didn't expect them, like accidentally in love type of energy, like, oops, I did it again. Okay, oops, I fell in love. We got the Death card, but this is like the ultimate new beginning type of connection. So don't be scared. Don't be scared at all, baby. Yeah, this is something that you created with your beautiful, powerful connection to the divine. This is something that you created as a team. Okay, you didn't do none of this alone, and honestly, certain details and happenings, you didn't even have no control over it at all. You were just along for the ride in what God was doing in your life, and it's just turning out so beautiful. Man, what's the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Moons? We got let the past go, okay? So just let the past go. Know that you've closed those cycles and you don't have to think about these energies coming back to like haunt you again, okay? What's the Nine of Moons, the Eight of Moons, and the Emperor? We got buy those things you've been wanting, okay? So don't be trying to be, cheap or trying to restrict yourself too much. Buy the things that make you happy. Do the things that you want to do, Make a little room for yourself, for you to give yourself the things that you want or that the things you've been working so hard to attract. I feel like they're about to give you like some sort of pay raise, or like I said, there's a lot of financial material changes coming in, okay? You're about to be able to like buy that house, buy that car, buy them clothes, buy them shoes, okay? Treat yourself, buy that necklace, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also this divine counterpart could want to buy you a lot of things that you've been wanting, like, I don't know, maybe say an engagement ring, or, like, some Christmas presents or something, like somebody's about to like really hook you up, really gonna pay a lot of attention to detail with you, going to know the things that you like, the things you like to do, going to like take you to the places that you've always wanted to go to, the places you always wanted to travel to, or the places you've always wanted to see, like shit is just getting so bright, okay? So beautiful, so happy in your life, and this is something that you really truly deserve, baby. So don't fight it and don't feel like, oh shit, don't be like, oh man, this is too good. Where's the fucking past that with the bullshit, Trust in the universe and trust that everything that you ask the universe for is coming to you, and it's up to you to use it for your highest good, because you are so powerful at this time, and your positive vibes are the things that bring you more, Don't let any negativity win or creep in at this time. Let's let the past go and buy those things you've been wanting. Mental health is important, okay? So stay on top of your mental health, Don't try not to like, I was going to say don't overthink, but I changed it to try not to overthink so much. The song We Stay Lit, all that shit. Damn, little baby, what you call that shit? I feel like you're about to have like a real lit type of experience, right? You're about to have a lot more fun, Maybe like your divine counterpart is really fun. You guys could be about to have a lot of fun together, about to be like your best friend, your party buddy, the person, your road dog is what I heard, okay? Like you can have a lot of fun with this person, and it's okay to open up and to love them, Or, if you're already with someone, it's okay to open up a little bit more and to show them more of who you are, and to like try to be as accepting as possible of them and who they are and the things they want to do, Make sure that you be the supportive partner that you want to attract to yourself always, okay? Because this is big fat new beginnings popping up, okay? Like, it's happening, baby. It's already here, yeah. It says your heart should guide you correctly, okay? So like I said, as long as you're chill, you're having a good time, and you're into things that you love, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? You're gonna get this money, power, respect, period. And you work since it's been a long time coming, right? You get this money, power, respect, period, okay? Okay, so life force energy just fell right out the middle of the deck. Oh, excuse me, little dog. Thank you. You want me to keep this? Alright, we're keeping it. But we got journey to wholeness right here, okay? And we got endless possibilities, okay? So you're like in this aligned whole energy, you know? It's like your life force energy, like it's like you have this power over the world or over the universe in some sort of way, you know? Like you can control and command whatever it is that you want at this time, you know? Or you can just, I heard like, or you can just ask, you know, very sweet, very nice, like, you know, Spirit, can you please? Because that's how I be talking to Spirit, like, can you please make this make sense, or like, what do you guys want me to do? You know, I be talking to Spirit a lot. You know, we really be chilling for real. Like I feel like my spirit team really is like my best friend for real because they've helped me grow. And I was just getting at this on the yoga mat today. You know, just thanking God for like everywhere that I am, everything that I have. You know, thanking Him for like how far that I've come and all the hard work that he guided me to put into myself in order to grow into like this version of myself, because I love this version of myself so much more than, you know, the wounded self-sabotaging version that I was before. You know, I'm really so grateful for the growth, and I feel like you are too. And just make sure that you continue to show that gratitude, because it's really attracting a lot of beautiful things to you, okay, and boosting your life force energy in a major way. So it says energy, mana, Aina, the rainbow spectrum. Oh, I seen a rainbow yesterday too, okay, because it was a thunderstorm, okay. So the rainbow energy is highly significant also, okay. It says rainbow spectrum, bright white light, Reiki celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, the love of the land, okay? It says whatever happens when we seek the whatever happens when we seek to maximize the life force energy in everything we do. It says, toward the completion of this oracle deck, I was called to visit Hawaii. I heard it is known to be the last remaining part of the lost continent of Lumeria. That's crazy because yesterday, whose reading was that? And yesterday in one of the readings, I said you could be really called to visit Hawaii. There's something very significant about the energy of Hawaii, okay? So that could definitely resonate for you too, okay? You could be called to visit Hawaii, okay? Because of the Lumerian connection to Hawaii. It says, I went with an open mind and was sincerely blown away by the incredible level of life force energy radiated there. I am an avid traveler and seeker of high vibrational places, which I also was talking about. I said, you may be called to visit Hawaii or like these monuments, pyramids, you know, Easter Island and things like that, okay? You could be called to those kinds of places because they really do hold a very high vibrational frequency that our souls are meant to visit in this lifetime, okay? So go to the places that you're called to go to. You'll have so much fun when you get there, okay? It says, I am an avid traveler and seeker of high vibrational places, but had never experienced such potency of the magic, the main inspiration of my art in every cell of every bright green leaf. I could sense the song of Lumeria in this pristine place. I discovered I had been dreaming of this place my whole life. The crystalline waterfalls, rainbow diffused skies, exotic flowers, and opulent plant life was so present that you couldn't help but see a radiant aura around everything. Aina. Okay? Aina is a Hawaiian term for energy and sacred land. It seemed to me that mana and Aina are one and the same. One day, when I was sitting on Red Sand Beach, I had a vision of an overlaying dimension that spanned our physical world. This overlay was the God force or life force in its purest and highest vibration. The vision presented an array of objects familiar to this physical plane, from lower vibrational concrete, processed chemicals, and suffering imbued consumables, to higher biodynamic earthly offerings and the vibrant lands that surround me at that moment. The experience imprinted the depths of my being with the remembering that can bring this beautiful blue planet back to its former glory, starting with our own temples and personal pieces of Eden. I realized that maximizing one's life force energy was the gateway to bridging heaven and earth. Okay? So this is what you have done. You have literally bridged heaven and earth by working every day a little bit at a time to maximize your life force energy. You have been bridging heaven and earth by taking care of yourself or your own personal piece of Eden. Come on. It says, by aligning our choices with this higher frequency, we will naturally create more opportunities to ground this somehow forgotten light. When we know the joy of this life force within and around us and are vibrantly alive, we can't help but inspire others to choose the same. It says, it is time for celebration. Revel in the bliss of being alive. This is an incredibly healing card packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do as much as possible. Consider the foods you eat, the environments you spend your time in, the people in your life, and even the things you wear. Increase your awareness of their journey. Increase your awareness of their journey, how they came to be in your world, and their energetic resonance, which kind of makes me think of the Archangel Metatron reading again. That might resonate with you, okay? Where I was saying that, like, everything that people create is something that was channeled from the divine, that all creation is of God, even some creations that seem kind of evil. It isn't the creation itself that's evil, it is people and what they decide to do with it and where they are in their spiritual journey, And I just feel like that's why they're asking you to have more awareness of the journey of the things that you own, that you carry, that you wear, that you believe, that you look into, that you are a part of, that you partake in, okay? It's very important. And once you look into those things deeper, you not only are more grateful that you are able to have it, but you're also just more aware of how much time and energy goes into you, into your life, and into you having the things that you want, and it makes you, they're saying, like, it opens you up more to giving, and it opens you up more to the way that people perceive your art or the things that you make or the things that you put into other people's lives, It says, are they alive and vibrant? You may also be inspired to work with healing energies such as Reiki or with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality, okay? So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need to add to this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.